Is it too late to start? Are you too late to lock into that person you've always dreamed of becoming? Is it too late for you to have the life you've always dreamed of having?
It's not clocking to you.
If you've ever felt that pit in your stomach, that feeling that everyone is like 10 steps ahead of you, that you're far away from achieving your goals, or maybe it's too late for you, then this video is for you. Because as we head towards the end of the year, that voice has been getting even louder. It's like doommering in my ears lately. So I'm sure you've heard it by now on socials. We are in the great lock-in of 2025.
So everyone's talking about the great lock-in.
If you are participating in the great lock-in, if you actually want to thrive during this great lock-in.
So in this video, you are locking in with me, Miss Snake Cotton, into the great lock-in. This is happening. Oh my God, it's happening. If you haven't seen the videos on social media, I'll catch you up because people have been going crazy saying that the 1st of September, which does mark the 1st of spring for many, it lands on a Monday. It also is a sign because it marks 3 months before the end of November. And they also say that in order to create or break a habit, you need 3 months. Hence the term, the great lock-in, or whatever. So people from all over the world have been locking in and have committed to locking in for the next 3 months. But to what?
What the hell? What the hell?
How do you just flip the switch from feeling demotivated or even overwhelmed by the weight of your own goals to just locked in and committed to something? So by the end of this video, I'm going to share with you why it's not too late for you and I to lock in. And I'm gonna give you the exact steps to finally get started, even though you might be feeling demotivated or that overwhelming sensation of, where do I begin? What do I do? My goals are too big. So the teacher in me has to set some context about what this great lock-in actually is. And I want you to think of it this way. Like for the longest time, social media has been all about go, 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 the daily grind, how much we can achieve. Basically, more is more. However, people have been craving something different. People have been craving life satisfaction. They have been craving meaning, purpose. I myself have been craving depth. So when you hear the term the great lock-in or lock-in, it's about locking in on a skill, honing in and locking in on a habit, or even a passion. The great lock-in is about saying, this is it, I'm going in on these things because it's about time I bet on myself. It's about time I invest on myself and be the change that I want to see in my life. So if I think back to my first lock-in moment, it was a couple of years ago. I was crying to my man, literally crying tears. Are you not embarrassed? I was crying to my man about how I don't know what I'm good at, that I don't have any passions. And at the time, I was really, let's say, envious of his many talents. I mean, this man is naturally skilled at photography. He is skilled and self-taught at graphic design, writing music, creating beats. And there I was. I didn't have a hobby. All I knew was go to work, study, come home, Netflix, chill, and sleep. So while watching him pursue his hobbies and his passions, I started feeling sorry for myself. So I cried my snot and tears, ugly cried. I felt sorry for myself, and then I just started saying yes to things, trying new things. One of the things that I did try was I actually enrolled into nail tech school. I paid the money, 7,000 Rand, to learn how to do acrylic nails and gel nails. Did I finish the course? Yes. Did I do the test and get qualified? No. But you might think, okay, the 7,000 Rand was money down the drain. But I firmly, honestly believe any skill that you invest in yourself is something that no one can take away. Like today, I know and I can apply my own gel nails. It's a skill that no one can take away from me. And if ever I want to branch out and start my own nail business, I can do so because I have the knowledge, I have the experience, I have the skill. So what is the point that I'm trying to make? The point that I'm trying to make about trying new things is that sometimes it may not work out ideally as you've envisioned or pictured in your mind. But that skill, that experience that you've allowed yourself to have, and that investment that you've made in yourself will always return an investment. It might not be the way you envisioned, and don't even say that you don't have time to try new things, because let me tell you, if you delete your socials or reduce your screen time, this is including like Instagram, TikTok, Netflix, you will be surprised at how much free time you have. I did it myself this weekend and I was like, oh my word, I have so much free time, I can do so many things. So you don't find free time, you make free time. Okay? Note to self. Note to self. So long story short, I said yes to trying new things, and fast forward until now, I have recently locked into my love for video editing, short form video editing and long form video editing. And if I didn't say yes to trying new things, I definitely would not have become an online English teacher, a qualified high school educator, nor would I have tapped into content creation or found myself here. So there's a power that comes with saying yes. Now, did I lock out at any point from my first lock-in experience until now? Yes, absolutely. I'm human, you are human as well. And even like naturally, the seasons change from spring to summer to autumn to winter. And so the same for humans. Our seasons change. I don't always feel motivated and I don't always want to lock in. So how can I expect you to stay locked in forever? So let's not waste time. Let's get into how we're going to lock in. I'm going to give you 3 easy, actionable steps to lock in right now so that you can be the girly that you set out to be in the beginning of the year, before the end of 2025, before stepping into 2026. The first step is to commit. Here's my babies, yes. And when I say the word commit, it's not about being perfect, it is about being present. Yes, you might say, oh, I'm a perfectionist. A perfectionist is really just an excuse for you to be a procrastinator. Let's be honest. Also decide, what do you want to lock into? And over the next few months, I will be sharing my list of items, passions, tasks that I will be locking into. So I'll share them with you now, but if I share with you my list of lock-in items, you have to share with me yours. So comment below, what are you locking into before the end of 2025? So I've decided that my first 3 items on my list to lock into. Number 1, I'm locking into my content creator era. Second item on my list, I'm going to be locking into my confidence. Being a recovering socially awkward introvert, confidence for me and tapping into and locking into confidence, I believe, can open many doors for me. And third on my list that I will be locking into is my summer booty, because December is around the corner and abs have not seen me yet. So those are my 3 items, my 3 non-negotiables that I'll be locking into for the next 3 months. I showed you mine, you show me yours. And I'll be sharing my journey along the way in hopes that we can hold each other accountable. And I know that I will feel demotivated and I will feel as though my progress is not fast enough, and maybe I'll want to lock out. And that's where I'll come back to this community in hopes that we, lock each other back in. I don't know. So those are my 3 items that I will be locking into so far. 3 of, remember, I'm locking into 1 thing per week, and we still have how many weeks left for the year? So make sure you subscribe to stay updated with all of the actionable non-negotiables that we'll be tapping into together. And if you want to be locked into daily motivation, tips and tricks, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I will be sharing daily updates, much more detailed tips about these niche topics, such as tapping into your content creator era. We're going to be looking at how to sharpen your editing skills or locking into your confidence. I'll be doing some challenges, maybe even like speaking to strangers, and it's gonna be fun. and I'm excited to document the process and share the process with you. So follow me on the socials, you don't want to miss out. Also, if you are already a pineapple, good morning pineapple. If you already follow me on Instagram and TikTok, comment below, good morning pineapple, and tell me, are you locked in? Will you be joining me on this great lock-in journey? Let me know in the comments where you are joining from. So remember, step 1 is to commit to the great lock-in. It's not about perfection, it is about being present. Perfection is a procrastinator's bestie, and ain't nobody procrastinating up in here. We ain't got time for that. I don't have my watch. Where's my watch? We ain't got time for that. Clearly. I ain't got no time. Step number 2 of locking into this great locking is just start. Start. Don't wait for another 1st of the month. Don't wait for the next Monday. New year, new me. Because when you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. And honestly, for me, just getting started goes back to a deeper meaning for me. Like, if my life ends today and I meet Jesus, I want to be able to be proud of what I have done with my God-given talents. What have I done with my limited time? So I'm going to be using all of my calendars. I'm going to be using all of my alarms to make sure that my start sticks. So when you start, as much as you're going to be held accountable, you need to make it fun, make it exciting, because adults do not like to be told what to do. I mean, kids don't even like to be told what to do. And I myself don't like telling myself what to do. So sometimes I have to play tricks on my mind, like manipulate my mind, turn doing a task or starting a task into either a competition because I'm driven by competition, or a deadline because I'm driven by meeting a deadline and being on time. So find what helps you to lock in naturally and then manipulate your mind to really go for it, really start. I need to compete with my past self. Also, by just starting, you override this analysis paralysis that a lot of us find ourselves getting like stuck into. It's kind of like quicksand, and I myself fall prey to this analysis paralysis. We get paralyzed in the analysis and overthinking of something, so much so to a point that when you start to overthink something, maybe you get overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, it requires too much of me, I can't do it. You start having this imposter syndrome because you've overthought and you've overanalyzed it too much, so you don't even start. Another downside of overthinking or this analysis paralysis is that you go so much into the planning of something, the research of something, and you feel satisfaction from this knowledge that you've taken, like, oh, I know this and I've learned that and I've studied this and I've planned that, but you've actually done nothing. So you've given yourself this false sense of gratification that you've done something, but all you've done is planned. You've sat with the theory, and the only doing is doing. Learning is not doing. Researching is not doing. Planning is not doing. Only doing is doing. So step number 2, get started, just get started. Another trap that we can fall into is the go, go, go mentality again of the daily grind. Okay, I'm just starting. I have to do this thing that I've committed to every single day. And if I skip a day, I'm a failure. If I skip a day, I lose my momentum, I lose my motivation, and I feel bad. We're not doing that up in here, okay? We're giving ourselves 1 day grace. 1 day grace. If I have set a goal to complete my ebook deadline tonight, Monday night, but I find that I'm too tired or I just catch myself Netflixing and chilling, I'm gonna give myself 1 day grace, because sometimes lives and I can't always go according to this imaginary schedule that I've created in my mind to create my goals. So I'll give myself 1 day grace. So if I Netflixed and chilled on Monday, best believe when Tuesday comes around, I'm locking in. This to make sure that we are being kind to ourselves and also catering for the fact that sometimes life does life. And there are many things that are out of our control. But when life lives, it's not going to derail us from our big goal of being locked in. So what can we call it? Can we call it the 1 day break rule? Not the 2 day, not the 3 day. 1 day break rule. If needed, you use it as a lifeline. Don't just be giving yourself days left, right, and center. So you're ready to lock in with me or whatever, because at the end of the year, when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we're gonna be like, damn girl, this you did that, rather than, damn girl, this you. And I 100% believe that preparation meets opportunity. Let me explain. For example, when a brand, your dream brand, reaches out to you and they say that they're gonna offer you 20,000 Rand for one video, you don't have to get ready and sharpen your editing skills or level up your confidence skills because you have been preparing and the opportunity has met you. Or come sports day when the school teachers announce that it's mummy race time, you don't have to get ready and start doing your stretches or quickly do some push-ups so that you can participate in the mummy race. You've been ready, your fitness level is peaking and you can compete and show your kids what you're made of. Basically, the goal is to avoid should have, could have, would have, because didn't. And finally, step 3 to being locked into this great lock-in of 2025 is to be tapped into a community that holds you accountable. I, Miss May Cotton, am going to be participating in the great lock-in for the next 3 months, if not more. We're locking in every single week. I will be posting daily motivation, just live updates of how things are going, and you will be doing the same because they say that you are the sum total of the people that you hang around. So why not hang around some locked in individuals who are hungry at pursuing their passions and going towards their goals? So before I say goodbye, pineapple, let's quickly recap. We are locking in together, the great lock-in of 2025. And next week I will be posting about locking into your content creator era. Very excited to talk about locking into your editing, to your online presence and working with brands, which is something that I've been really focusing on this year. And how are we going to lock in? We're going to commit to the great lock-in together. We are going to just start and we are tapping into this community. So be kind to yourself. Click like, click subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Also, let me know in the comments, what do you think is holding you back? What do you think will be one of the biggest obstacles along this journey of the great lock-in? For me, it's definitely procrastination and overthinking. Let me know, what are your biggest stumbling blocks? What do you foresee to be your biggest obstacles? So we could possibly talk about it together. I could make a video about how I'm tackling it if I am experiencing it along this journey of the great lock-in. Yeah, and we can handle it together. Hey. Thank you for watching. This has been so much fun. I'm so excited that we are here. But we're gonna take this offline. We're literally gonna take a chill pill and relax together and just debrief, because this was a lot, okay? What can we call this? Let's do a little FaceTime. Let's do a little FaceTime moment. Okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you real quick. How you doing, girl? I can't believe, like, I just shot and filmed my first official YouTube video. Like I've posted YouTube videos this year, kind of like and I didn't really have a reason for posting other than the fact that I just wanted to prove to myself that if I can set this goal of posting once a week, I could sharpen my editing skills. So what did I do? I started filming for YouTube on my phone. The beginning of this year, like the first week of January, I was filming for YouTube on my iPhone 13. I had no idea how to edit long form videos. It was gonna be my first time. So I learned a lot and I ended up achieving that goal. I posted 4 videos, 1 video a week. But what did that do? That really helped me to sharpen my skills. And little did I know that I would be aligning my passion for learning and teaching and sharing value with my editing skills, which I'm doing now. I'm sharing valuable sit-down YouTube content that I really hope resonates with someone, or resonates with you, my darling. Can I say that? Can I say that? So yeah, this was the whole point of me actually putting together this office section, which is also my workstation. I teach English online from there, and this was meant to be the sit-down YouTube sofa, which it is. So we will be doing our valuable lock-in chats here, and then I'll be FaceTiming you after every recording just to let you know where my mindset is, and maybe to talk about specific comments that are happening down below in the comments, which I'm hoping that we can help each other, motivate each other. And sometimes I may not have the answer, but I know that somebody in the comments will or may be experiencing something that can help someone. So yeah, let me know what you enjoy enjoyed about today's first video? Are you looking forward to week 2, where we're going to be locking in on our content creation era together? I'm so looking forward to that, because that's really going to force me to tap into my teaching ability, teach you how to edit like me, or even how to edit like your favorite content creators. Like, who would you like to edit like? Who would you like to embody? Anyway, how are you feeling about your goals? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling demotivated? Or are you ready? Are you ready to lock in? Because let me tell you, making a decision, taking action, and saying yes is going to open so many doors for you and I. Like, I'm so excited for us to do a sit down together where we share our testimonies, we share our life changes. We're gonna do that after our 3-4 months of locking in, and it's gonna be amazing. So you don't want to miss out, and I'll see you next week. Okay, love you, bye. Hello there, and welcome to my channel. What do you mean?